morning, guys! I am Mel Anjoy Sueco, student teacher from Davao de Oro State College, Montevista Branch. And this is
Diana Marie Panal from Elizalde National High School, Mako North District. Kaway-kaway taga Mako. Charis.
A few moments later.
At ngayong araw naman ay ating tatanungin si Binibining Dayan sa kanyang daily routine papuntang paaralan nila.
Gumigising ako usually 5 a.m. Pagkatapos kong gumising, maliligo ako, tapos magbibihis, tapos mga bandang 6 a.m. pumupunta na ako sa terminal kasi yung school ko malayo dito. So, ang gagawin ko, sasakay ako ng bus papuntang Mawab. Tapos, dun sa Mawab, may carpool kami. Kami lahat ng teacher from Mako to Tagum to Mawab. Susunduin kami ng carpool papuntang school sa Elizalde. So, yan yung daily routine ko in the morning. So, after ko magdating sa school, magta-time in ako. Tapos, yun, galaw-galaw ng konti, paganda, tapos papasok na ako sa klase. So after recess is my vacant period. Diyan pa ako magbe-breakfast. Kasi nga, pagdating ko ng school, 7:30 na kasi malayo siya. So hindi ako pwede mag-breakfast doon sa school during first period. So ginagawa ko yung breakfast during recess time. And then after that, lunch break, and then klase ulit, 1 p.m. And then 4:30, usually yung out. Pero dun sa school namin, di kami nag-out ng 4:30. It's usually 4:35 to 4:40. After nga, sasakay na naman ng carpool, papuntang Mawab, tapos from Mawab to Nabunturan, sasakay ng bus. So, yan yung daily routine ko. Like, everyday talaga siyang ginagawa. Kapag Saturday and Sunday naman, I usually spend my time here at home, magluluto, maglilinis, ganyan. So, ganyan yung buhay. Isihan lang natin.
Oh, thank you, Binibining Dayan, no? Talagang napaka-hardworking ni Binibining Dayan, no? Talagang bumabiyahe pa siya mula Nabunturan.
Para sa mga bata.
Oh, nakikita nyo naman, napaka-hardworking talaga at napaka-devoted sa kanyang pagtuturo ni Binibining
Yes,
Dayan.
hopelessly devoted to you, DepEd.
Palakpakan naman natin siya. Binibining Dayan, itatanong ko lang na ilang taon ka nga palang nagturo saan nga ba yun? Sa Assumption?
I have been teaching for about 10 years now. So, I taught for 6 years in Compostela. Alam ba yun saan yung Compostela? Dun sa,
Ay, opo. Saan sa Compostela? Anong
sa
school?
Assumption Academy of Compostela. That is a private school. But then, I resigned after teaching for 6 years because I was actually aiming for a greener pasture, which is DepEd. Kasi, let's be honest, mas malaki talaga yung sahod kapag public school. Okay naman yung private school kasi kumpleto yung facilities, yung mga bata, may mga books and everything. But then, mahirap lang kasi ako. Hindi ako mayaman kaya hindi talaga kasya yung sahod ko doon. And actually, passion ko din kasi talaga magturo. Kaya gusto ko pumunta ng DepEd because it's more stable and baka dito yung forever ko. Yun, DepEd, I love you.
Oh, thank you, Binibining Dayan. At ngayon naman ay, ano nga ba ang mga techniques na ginagawa mo para magturo sa mga estudyante mo sa high school? Tama ba? Sa senior high ka ba nagtuturo?
Senior high.
Yes, sa senior high nagtuturo si Binibining Dayan. At
Okay.
ngayon ay tatanungin natin ang kaniyang mga, ano nga ba yung mga strategy, technique niya sa pagtuturo?
When it comes to technique, let's go first to classroom instruction or classroom management.
Classroom
You know
management.
what? Classroom management is very important in teaching. Because if wala kang classroom management, wala kang maituturo at walang maintindihan yung mga estudyante mo. Kasi yung ginagawa ko, every first day of school every year, nagsiset talaga ako ng standard. Every pasukan, first year. Okay? Class. Ito yung rules and regulation ng classroom natin. Ito ang bawal at ito ang pwedeng gawin. So, Jar, kasi nag-set ka during the first day, maalala na yan whole year. Kapag kasi nag-set ka ng ganyang standard or instructions, kapag galit ka lang, like the next month of the school year, mahirap na yung mag-adjust para sa kanila. Mahirap mag-adjust yung mga bata kasi ano na yun, na-attach sila sa kung anong ginagawa nila usually. Kaya ako nagsisettle ako ng standard at the very first day. Sa lahat ng klase ko, hindi lang sa advisory class. Kaya, masasabi ko talaga na my instruction is effective because when I'm having my class, they know what I want already. They know the standard that I want to get from them.
Yes,
And that's
standard.
one of the best strategies that I use. And I also have this strategy nga. Very common. My teachers used this when I was in grade school. Up until I use it. The strategy of counting. You know that?
Counting?
One. Ay, di talaga ako makikinig. One. Pag ginawa mo yan, automatic para sila naka-classical conditioning. Yan yung strategy ko pag pag hindi na nakikinig yung mga bata. Kasi short span yung lang yung pakikinig nila ngayon. Hindi tulad dati na takot tayo sa teachers natin. Ngayon kasi, I am more of loving them than instilling fear. That is why they are more confident. They are more, they are more... They're more confident with me inside the classroom. They're more confident to answer. They're more confident to ask questions if I instill love instead of fear.
Yes.
That is why that's some of my strategies. Pero marami pa. Yan lang talaga yung the best na naisip ko na when it comes to classroom management. Sa teaching naman, I always try to make my lessons student-centered.
Yes.
Because I believe in learning by doing. Di ba tinuturo sa atin yan, college?
Yes.
Tinuro ba yan sa inyo?
Yes. The
So,
constructivism, yes.
learning by doing kasi, habang ginagawa nila yun, gusto ko na kaka-learn sila. Ayoko na galing sa akin lahat. Kasi in this life naman, you can teach life. No? Ang mga students kasi natin, maliban na lang sa marami sa natutunan sa paaralan, gusto ko rin na matutunan nila ang buhay. That is why I really want them to learn by doing. So I give us activities every day, and I always remind them the purpose of going to school. So yun yung ginagamit ko naman sa everyday teaching ko for a strategy.
Maraming salamat, no? Napaka-inspirational ng mga binahagi sa atin ni Binibining Dayan. Binibining Dayan, maitanong ko lang, hindi ka ba nahihirapan sa mga diverse student mo? Paano mo, ano bang mga iba pang strategy na ginagawa mo kapag nagtuturo ka ng mga diverse student? May mga para maging isang inclusive ang inyong klase.
You mean diverse to sexuality or culture? Anything but diverse.
Anything,
Okay.
yes, but diverse.
Kasi yung DepEd, meron tayong tinatawag na classroom observation or class
Okay.
observation. Nandun yung classroom observation technique, graded yun sa amin. Kaya aware ako na kailangan talaga diverse yung strategies. Kaya I really do, are you familiar with multiple intelligence?
Yes, multiple intelligence.
Yes, that's the activity that I provide. I provide multiple strategies to fit in to the needs and wants of the learners. Kasi diverse, iba-iba kasi. And for inclusivity, I always try and I make sure that everybody is inclusive. I use examples that the students can relate. Not just one student can relate, but diverse examples also for them to get my point, to get what I want. So, yan.
Okay, maraming salamat, Binibining Dayan. May mga natutunan ba kayo sa binahagi ni Teacher Dayan? At kung meron man ay please like at mag-subscribe sa ating channel. Once again, I am Melon Joyce Sueco, and this is
Ma'am Diana Marie Panal.
Yes, from Elizalde National High School. Goodbye!